It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. So let's crack this beauty open, look inside in detail, and revel in the divine majesty of classic Doctor Who. If you'd like to join my patrons and gain access to the whole unedited shebang, then the link is down below. But don't worry, there's still going to be plenty of detail for most people in this video. Oh yes, I think it's worth mentioning that this feels like even more of a treat than usual, doesn't it? Because of the crisis and lockdown and all that stuff, receiving one of these in the post just feels like a big life raft. These things are always a delight to receive, but especially now, yeah, we need this. This is also a very special release for me because I'm pretty sure, in fact I'm convinced, that this was the first ever series of Doctor Who that I saw as a nipper. Yeah, I think the first serial I ever saw was The Mask of Mandragora, which is the opening serial in this series, and from that moment onwards my young mind was warped. No wonder I ended up writing scary fiction for a living with the likes of The Hand of Fear and The Deadly Assassin and The Face of Evil and Robots of Death and Talons. Okay, I can feel your impatience, don't worry, we're going in now. And we're off. What a beautiful item this truly is. I can't wait to get this thing open. By the way, this has been sent to me by BBC Studios for free to cover on this channel, but that does not mean this is a paid promotion. If I open this thing up and it's just a load of pictures of geese drawn in crayon, for instance, then I'll be able to rightfully say this is rubbish. I won't be able to say that I want my money back, however. Let's just take a moment to admire this. I really love the clusters of enemies on these front covers that Lee Binding does so brilliantly. This thing is just gorgeous, look at that. And I think it's so clever that this looks like both the time tunnel of the title sequence and the tunnel walls in Talons. The only thing that is missing, very much missing for me, I have to admit, is the Master from The Deadly Assassin. I really don't know why he is not there. I think maybe Lee might have been tired of having drawn him for the, the season 18 box set. But you know, it's the Master, why would you not want him on the cover? Anyway, I'd imagine this might well be my one moan about the box set, and it's not even to do with the contents. So let's have a look at the back. Yeah, I mean, immediately one of the highlights you can see here is Our Sarah Jane, a new documentary celebrating the life of Elizabeth Sladen that I think has been made by Chris Chapman, who has made so many things, the director who's made so many things, including the John Nathan Turner documentary on a recent box set, which was just fantastic. Yeah, you've got Behind the Sofa, new audio commentaries with Tom Baker, you've got the 1977 documentary Who's Who, and a documentary behind the scenes of the 1977 documentary. Now you can't really ask for more than that. Plus, and this stuff is often forgotten, all the special features previously released on DVD, or at least I think it's all of them. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's quite hard to keep track of, quite frankly. Okay, no more nonsense. In, I tell you. What do you do with this? Tell me in comments. Do you keep this? Do you not keep this? I definitely keep it. I like it. Okay, what are we going to find when I open this up? What is going to be in here? Nice trionic lattice there, Doctor, by the way. Ah, yes. There we go. The Face of Evil. The Doctor encounters Leela for the first time. Of course, the first two stories in this season see Sarah Jane Smith, played by Elizabeth Sladen, as the Doctor's companion, before we go to The Face of Evil, where the Doctor meets Leela. That's lovely. And of course, there in the background, a little bit like Mount Rushmore, you can see the Doctor's face there. I don't know what to look at first. Let's look at all this stuff. This is what we are really excited about, isn't it? More than the disc artwork. Okay. Whoa. Yes. Oh yes. Wow. Let's just focus. I know there's an exciting wooden TARDIS in the background there, but let's just focus on this, because what we got here, we've got Sarah Jane Smith in the Hand of Fear, we've got the Doctor there, we've got Leela, and we have the Doctor in iconic Time Lord robes, and how marvellous they are, how very marvellous. Yeah, that looks awesome. I love the whole Time Lord thing, the whole panopticon and the robes, and I really love the Deadly Assassin and the Invasion of Time. Those two are classic stories for me, absolute gems. Okay, I'm going to open this up. There we go, that's the cover of the booklet, and let's have a look inside the TARDIS. There it is. There it is. That is gorgeous, isn't it? It feels so warm and cosy. That is a cool TARDIS. Right, let's have a look at this leaflet. Now, these leaflets are always really well produced, and they don't get much of a mention when these box sets are talked about, but they should, because they're full of stuff. I mean, there's a mini sort of piece written about each of the serials. There's an intro here with giving you a season overview entitled Apotheosis for some reason. Yeah, you've got the list of extras there. Great. You got a piece about the development of each story. That's pretty cool. You know, this content could be something quite dull, like just a synopsis of each story. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? But no, this is a piece about the development of each story. Brilliant. The Hand of Fear. Oh yeah, that's nice. Sarah Jane Smith with the hand, and Eldrad in the background in one of his or her incarnations. Lovely. The Deadly Assassin. Look at that master. God, I love that master. Really do. Louise Jameson there, looking absolutely delightful. The Robots of Death. Classic. That's a nice combination, isn't it? Those robots look fantastic. Even if you take into account those feet and those shoes, they still look fantastic. I don't think we saw their feet very often, did we? That's probably for the best. But the design itself is obviously incredible. The Talons of Weng Chiang. What a story. What a story. That's a classic image to me. Magnus Greel himself and his super creepy colleague, Mr. Sin. You don't get much scarier than Mr. Sin, do you? Jesus Christ. Oh, that's very nice. Wow, Mr. Sin in the tunnel. I'm liking that. That's lovely. Yeah, you see, I think this kind of image is just one of the reasons why these box sets feel really luxurious, because they really didn't have to make a new image for this part of the booklet, did they? They could have got away without that, but they did. And I really like it. And I really like this image of Mr. Sin being malevolent. Oh, there's a picture of a latter-day Louise Jameson cozying up against a robot of death. Ill-advised, I'm saying. Ill-advised. So great. Yeah, I'm happy. I don't know about you, but I'd imagine you're happy too. I like how this isn't just like a blob of glue, and it actually is a couple of things that fit together. See that? That and that actually fit together. I don't know what they are. What do you call that? I don't know what that is. Right, let's have a look at the discs. Sorry, Mr. Cybermat there. Sorry about that. And yes, I know there are no Cybermats, or indeed Daleks in this story. And that's a really interesting thing that occurred to me earlier, because this series, Series 14, manages to be one of the greatest Doctor Who series of all time without Daleks or Cybermen. Because it just, each story, 4 of the stories in this whole season are just so strong with new characters, apart from the Master. Okay, the Master is a returning character, but even then, the Deadly Assassin feels like a rebirth of the Master, doesn't it? It feels new because he looks so deeply different from how we used to look. I mean, that was a pretty cool move by the production team to do that to him, turn him into like a burnt, emaciated husk. Anyway, let's have a look at this. I don't know, that's the seal of Rassilon, isn't it? I think. Yeah, something like that. Always a pleasure. The Hand of Fear has Eldrad and the Doctor on it. Very nice. I think Eldrad looks great. Pretty good. The Deadly Assassin has the Doctor in the Time Lord's robes. I like that each disc goes for the same design in the background there. Face of Evil, of course, has Leela. Tremendous. Robots a go-go. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice design touch. Loads of robots. You would not want to be in a dark alley with those, would you? Or indeed, in a well-lit alley. No, you would not. The Talons of Weng Chiang. There we go. The Doctor and Leela in Victorian garb. Nice. And lastly, it's Mr. Sin. Great. Oh, that's not lastly. This is the second of the 2 Talons discs. That's fantastic, isn't it? 2 Blu-rays full of Talons. Yeah, that is a joy in anyone's language. Well, unless they weren't really that much into classic Doctor Who, I suppose. The bonus disc is quite simply the TARDIS. Fair enough. And there's the Doctor in the background. So it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I still have the. I'm still very much missing the Master. I think he should have got on that disc personally. I don't know why he's not here at all, because I think I feel strongly about it. Everyone has subjective views, don't they? Everyone's got a different opinion. And that Master is like an iconic part of my childhood. That face with the ping pong ball eyes scared me so much. I had nightmares and dreams, and I once went to tug on my mum's skirt and ask her if we'd ever been hunting for the Master, because I couldn't differentiate between the dreams I was having and reality. And she said to me, "I deny this reality, for my mother was Tom Baker." Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure you'll agree that that is gorgeous. Let's have a look at the back of that. Lovely TARDIS. Lovely, lovely. What a remarkable set. Are you such a hardcore classic Doctor Who fan that you'd not only like to witness a more extended version of the unboxing that you've just seen, but you'd like to also carry on with me to examine the individual menu screens on each disc in this box set? If so, get yourself over to my Patreon via the link in the video description. Patreon gives my viewers a way to support me and this channel, to help this channel improve and grow. As soon as you sign up to my Patreon for $1 or more per month, you get instant access to the extended version of this video. In a moment, I'm going to show you 4 more Doctor Who related videos on this channel that you might want to carry on watching. Before that though, let me extend a quick but heartfelt thanks to my existing patrons, who, as you can see, get thanked at the end of my videos when they pledge at a certain level or above. You people are legends. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching till the end, whether you're supporting me on Patreon or not. Until the next video, don't forget to embrace your obsession.